the sortie rewards. Now, we all know how sorties work. We do 3 missions, whether it's exterminate, a mobile defense, assassination, whatever it is. Once we complete the 3rd one, we get our rewards from the rewards pool table. We take it, go about our business, wait for the next day. Each day, it recycles, refreshes, you get to do it again, get the same rewards, but it could be a different one. But these reward table, these sortie rewards that we get, War Within dropped. You gotta complete the War Within in order to get access to the sorties now. So in case you haven't done that, go ahead and do it. But as far as with these sorties and the rewards, I'm gonna get into the rewards right now. And yesterday, I'm telling you right now, this sortie right here, Spy, it was so damn buggy as all hell. Every time you're trying to go in, it will say, oh, connection to hosts have been lost, or it'll be a host migration, or it'll just flat out kick you for no reason. Alright, so I'm just getting that out the way. But, as far as with these sortie rewards, from the reward pool, 2000 endo, that's cool. Rifle rivet mod, awesome. Focus lens. Here's the issue here. They put a focus lens, and they also put a greater lens. Why would you put a focus lens in a regular one when a greater one is better? We all know it takes 4 regular focus lens to make a greater lens. And I just said before, greater lens is better than a regular. Why did they put a regular focus lens in the sortie reward pool? I don't know. We go down the list here. 4000 endo. That's nice. That's nice. As you see with the check mark, 319 extract. Gotten that yesterday. Awesome. Got that out the way. Got 319. And at the same time to boot, yesterday I did an alert to get a 19. So technically I got 4 straight off the bat. So I'm good. X-less adapter blueprint. People still need adapter blueprints, so that they could put on their Warframe to make that extra slot so they could complete the build. It's alright. Now, here is where another problem arises with this sortie reward pool. They put a build former. Build formers are nice, but when you go through 3 missions, normally people do it with randoms or they do it with their friends and whatever. They're thinking, man, we want to get that rivet mod, or we want to get that 4000 endo, or man, like, if I got a reactor or a catalyst, or man, RNG have to be nice to me in order for me to get a legendary core. But to go through all of that and to see you get a former, you'll be like, man, what the fuck? Some of my guys that played it from the moment they beat the War Within and stuff, the first time they took a crack at this, they got a built former. They were like, dude, I could build a former. Some of them, they could rush it if they want to, or I could wait 24 hours. Technically, getting a former here, it's like, all right, you did the sorties. You got to wait the next day. So technically, it's the same thing. 24 hours, you still get a former anyway. Why did they put that in the sortie reward pool? To me, it really doesn't make sense as to why they did that. Or okay, catalyst blueprint. I don't mind that. And at the same time too, you could do, you could do evasions or alerts. You could get those too. Sometimes if you catch it on a good day, you could get 2 Orokin catalyst blueprints. Build those, or reactor. Legendary core, ever since they put it in there, I got no problem with it. Legendary core, should in case anybody would get it on a roll. Luckily for me, I gotten legendary core 2 times from the sorties. I'm fine. Even if they give me a 3rd one, that's like a bonus for me because I already got 2 from the sorties. Fine. But to put a focus lens and a former in there, I mean, it really doesn't make sense. They could have put something else in there because, again, if you put a focus lens and a greater focus lens, that it just counter each other. Greater lens will trump the regular focus lens any day of the week. And at the same time, getting a former from the sorties, you still gotta wait a full day You gotta wait till the next day to go a crack at it. By the time you start building a former now, by the time next tomorrow, that former will be finished. The only difference is that you get a built former here, but at the same time you still gotta wait to do the sorties tomorrow. So again, it's still counterweigh each other. So I'm looking at the sortie reward pool, and I'm like, most of the stuff they have is good. It's just those two, focus lens, a former. I mean, you go through three relatively difficult missions depending on who you talk to. You know, survival, spy, mobile defense may not seem that bad, but for some it's difficult. That's why they go to the recruiting tab, ask for help, whatever the case may be, so they could get through this and get their sortie reward for the day before it gets refreshed again. And to get a former is like, what? So that's like the glaring thing as to why they put a focus lens along with a greater one. I'm more, you might as well say, I'm not even, I would say, upset, but I'm scratching my head as to why you put a focus lens and a greater focus lens there. It's like, why? I would rather for them to go 2000 Endo rifle rivet mod, greater focus, 4000 Endo 319 X-less adapter blueprint, take off that former, a rocket catalyst reactor legendary core, whatever two slots that are available. It would be much more better than to have a straight former, because we began former all over the place anyway. Why would you even put in the sorties? That's all I'm saying. Why? So that's just my take on the sortie reward pool. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because again, like I said, having a focus lens alongside a greater focus and at the same time having a former in there, it really makes no sense. It really does.